Hi, my name is Thabiso Mavovo. I am from the class of 2021, MTF, and I am the founder of Kusa Films. My first major experience in the MTF, firstly, our class came at the time when it was during COVID. So that in itself was an interesting, experience where we met online. Then we also got to go on set, and I think my biggest experience or major experience was when I worked on Legacy in Mnet's production, which was huge. So yeah, that was very impactful in my career and how I want to move in the industry. So prior to creating Phakathi Egoli, I had just been writing stories, in my own corner. Never had made any movie before. So going into Phakathi Egoli, I relied so much on Bobby Heaney, the director of the program, for his leadership, because he comes with an enormous or huge rather experience in the industry. So it was incredible also that we had, a team of CEs and also mentors that helped us in basically shaping the story. Then going into set also, that was great, because Bobby was always there on the day to make sure that we do not, mess up. And yeah, Kusa Films started. I'd always wanted to run my own production company. That was always a dream of mine. And after the MTF, I worked for a small company called Freshly Minced. And from there I gained, a confidence in running my own company because of the relationship that I had with the founder of that company. And then we got a small project to do a PSA for COVID. And that's basically what kicked off the Kusa Film as a production company. I'm a big fan of love stories, romantic stories. I used to be a lover of the industry, back in the days, and then having to move from KZN to Joburg to pursue that dream. Such stories of, young people growing to become amazing human beings, but also in that journey, falling, learning to love another person and discovering who they are in the pursuit of love, in the pursuit of relationship, in the pursuit of friendship or connection, that is. So for me, the story came from that. It came from these two individuals who come from different backgrounds, but somehow, against all odds, they find themselves drawn to each other. So Umcelo is basically all about that. From these two kids who come from different backgrounds, loving each other and choosing each other, regardless of the financial situations one comes from. No, the cast did not influence the development of the characters, because Istem Samsong, I first wrote it as a movie, and then when MultiChoice released a brief about miniseries, then I actually developed the concept into a 3-part series. Even way before we started, I had no idea who was going to play which role. I purely just, relied on my imagination, building these characters. Actually, when they came on, they just added a different layer to the characters that I'd written. So, yeah. Sometimes I would write a story, like currently the movie that I'm developing, I already have an actor in mind. Having that actor in mind sort of dictates how I develop the story. So, but with Istem Samsong particularly, I did not have anyone in mind at all. But with movies, sometimes I would have an actor in mind or actress in mind or actors in mind, like, oh, this person would be great in this role. When I look at the stories that I tell, the impact I hope that it leaves on people is that life could be better. Life could be better in so many ways, in the future that you want, the people around you, life could be better. We live in a world where the art industry is not actually seen as a professional industry. We live in a world where a lot of young people are told, if they want to pursue a career in the arts, you play. Go be a nurse, go be a doctor, go be a police officer. So with this story, Keletso, it is a young girl who's standing up for herself against those expectations, which to some extent, you can understand a parent being worried about the future of their children. However, in this day and age, things have changed. People have made incredible careers out of the art industry in different fields within the industry itself. So with this story, with this character in particular, Ukeleto, fighting against, the dictatorship, one would say, from her dad rather. For me, I just wanted to, for those that are actually thinking of, maybe my dad was right, just fight one more time. Fight for your dream, fight for being a director, film director, being a writer, being a makeup artist who goes and works on international shows. Fight for your dreams, fight for what you want, because it fulfills you and your dreams. You are happier when you're doing it. I think with Keletso, our film premiering at Joburg Film Festival, firstly, it's an incredible thing to happen for Kusa Films because it has never happened before. So when we got the news, we were very excited. I think having such a story go into such a big platform is incredible for the young person that is in pursuit of this dream of being in the film industry. Actually, not even in the film industry, even as a runner, because Ukeleto battles between being a dancer and a sports person and a runner, but also focusing on school. But with this movie, people that are in pursuit of their dreams will connect with the main character and with the story in itself, and just find inspiration in the narrative. One project that has been on my mind for a very long time is an 8-part miniseries set in KZN. I was born and bred in KZN, and I'm quite passionate about stories that are set in KZN, because I feel like even though we've seen a lot, there's a part of KZN where it's in this day and age where stories have not actually, we haven't really seen any stories that speak about the now of KZN. What normally happens with the stories that are set in the rural areas, they always have this thing of, in the olden days, in the golden days. No, but what is happening right now? What are the struggles that people are going through right now in Muto, in Bigville? What is it that a young girl or a young boy who wants to be a ballerina dancer is going through right now? To where it's all about traditional dance. What is that young man going through? Being criticized, being looked down upon, being laughed at. I'm more passionate about such stories set in the beautiful backdrop of KZN, but then the story, even 10 years later, anyone watching will relate. Like, oh man, I see myself in that. I'm motivated to do something about whatever that is going through in my mind and in my heart and in my life. My biggest work was Phakathi Egoli, right? Because it became such a success. And that's when, for me, I got to find my voice as a creator and as a creative rather, and as a storyteller. Phakathi Egoli, and just getting that affirmation from the likes of Trevor Gumbi. Him saying this is the talent to look out for. That was like such an affirming thing that he said, and it sort of pushed me in the journey of becoming a filmmaker and becoming a director and a writer. So yeah, an upcoming project that we are working on. Yes, we have Thabiso Mavovo season 2. And I'm pretty excited about that because it broke out numbers. It did so well for MultiChoice, and the Mzansi Magic viewers really loved it. It was short, and I know people are complaining, it's short, when is it coming? But it is coming, and we're in development currently. I'm super excited in how it has developed, and I can't wait for people to see it because it's amazing. And Star Hanki, who is directing the series right now, and I know he's gonna be, he's such an amazing director. So he gets the comedic, he just gets comedy, and he's able to execute the vision that I have or had when I was writing and then put it into screen. So I'm super excited about it. It's in Samsung season 2, and I can't wait for people to actually see the show again because they've been waiting for it. If I were to describe my career as a title, this is a roller coaster. Hey, it's been ups and downs, eh? It's been up and down. The industry, because it's basically you get a show, and then after that, then it's quiet, then you're creating another one. Or sometimes you're in, pitch, but it's just a roller coaster where sometimes just goes quiet. That's just the nature of the industry. So it's really been a roller coaster. Yeah.